Hello everyone, welcome to Naandhi. So in this session, we shall discuss what is Central Vista project and why there is a need for redevelopment of Central Vista when the citizens of the country are facing the wrath of COVID situation. So before that, please do like, share, comment and subscribe our channel. Let's try to understand what is Central Vista. Right? So Central Vista is referred to India's central administrative area near Raisina Hill in Delhi, which covers 3 kilometers from Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate. It includes Rashtrapati Bhavan, Parliament House, North and South Blocks, India Gate, National Archives, and other buildings which comes under the 3 kilometer area, right? So all these buildings were constructed before 1931 in the year which the new capital was inaugurated, right? So before that, Calcutta was the capital of India, right? So why this capital from Calcutta was shifted to Delhi and when? Let's see. In December 1911, in the third Delhi Darbar is a Indian imperial style mass assembly, right? So there were total three Delhi Darbars. Uh, First one is in 1877, second 1903, and third one is 1911, right? So this 1911 is important because at this third Delhi Darbar, King George V, crowned as the Emperor of India, right? Once he became Emperor of India, he decided to shift the Indian capital from Calcutta to Delhi, right? So the responsibility of constructing the new capital was given to Edward Lutyens and Herbert Baker, two very famous architects, were given the responsibility to construct the new capital city. So they chose a 3 kilometer area near Old Delhi, right? So that is and there they constructed all these buildings necessary for the central administration. So we call this area as the Central Vista, right? The area between Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate. It's almost a 3 kilometer area, right? So here we need to remember a few facts for UPSC perspective, right? So the Parliament House building was designed by both Lutyens and Baker, and Rashtrapati Bhavan was designed by Edward Lutyens, and Secretariat, which includes both North and South Blocks, was designed by Herbert Baker. So they took almost 20 years to construct the capital, right? Starting from 1911 to 1931. In 1931, Delhi was inaugurated as the new capital, right? So here we need to remember few more things. That is, if you look at the shape of Parliament building of India, the current Parliament building, the circular shape here was believed to be inspired by a 11th century Indian temple, that is Ekatarso Mahadeva temple or Chausath Yogini temple in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so this is important for your UPSC preliminary examination. You don't know, UPSC may ask such kind of questions. Everything is interrelated here, so you have to remember this, right? So this parliament, circular shape of parliament, was believed to be inspired by Chausath Yogini temple or Ekatarso Mahadeva temple, which is in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so this is related to Central Vista. Okay, let's now, what is Central Vista Redevelopment Project? The Central Vista Redevelopment Project was proposed by Union Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Please remember this ministry, right? So it proposed this project in 2019. So what is the plan here? The plan is to revamp the Central Vista right? The India's central administrative area located near Raisina Hills between Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate. Okay, the 3 kilometer stretch. And it aims to convert the north and south blocks to publicly accessible museums by creating a new common secretariat to house all ministries. At the same time, a new parliament building near the present one in a triangular shape with increased seating capacity. Right now the seating capacity of parliament is 545, so they want to increase it to 900, more than 900, to accommodate the future members. Okay, and at the same time the new residences of and offices for vice president and prime minister near the north and south blocks, and at the same time it want to convert some of the older structures into museums. So these are the aims and ambitions of the new central vista redevelopment plan, and it wants to finish this project by 2022 2024, and especially it wants to construct the new parliamentary building by 2002, because by 2002 we are going to celebrate 75 years of India's independence. So in order to celebrate 75 years of India's independence, so by that time the central government one new parliament building to be ready. Okay, so this is the map here I have given. So this it covers entire central vista from Rashtrapati Bhavan to India Gate. So what is the estimated cost of this? Almost more than 20,000 crore rupees. So this is the estimated cost of the Central Vista redevelopment project. So here I have mentioned all the details regarding this plan. So here I have mentioned what are the new structures which are going to come up, and structures to be repurposed, and structures to be retained as it is, and structures to be demolished, right? So these are all not that important from your examination point of view, but have a look. Let's see what are the government's arguments for revamping the central vista, right? So citing the various reasons like inadequate infrastructure facilities and lack of space, because the current parliament capacity is only for 545 seats, right? So it want to increase it to 900 seats. And remember, when the parliament building was constructed, it was constructed for only one house and the capacity was only 545, right? But after independence we opted for bicameral legislature, right? So it actually crunches over space. Because of this lack of space, sometimes when we go for a joint sitting, members, I mean parliamentary members have to sit in the chairs, plastic chairs. Okay, so that is the problem with the faced in the Indian Parliament because of the lack of space. And one more thing, most of the offices of central government are spread over different locations in Delhi, so which affects interdepartmental coordination and unnecessary travel, right? And leading to congestion and pollution in Delhi. Oh, you know that, right? Already Delhi is a heavily polluted city, so this further increases the pollution in Delhi, and it's a big problem for the citizens also to wait in traffic jams, because if a prime minister travels from that route, and and because of this also even north and south blocks are not earthquake resistant. Okay, and the project also envisions to improve the beauty of Central Vista to make it a world-class tourism attraction, right? Citing all these reasons, especially all the majority of the buildings in the Central Vista are almost over 100-year old, right? So citing all these problems, central government decided to redevelop the Central Vista. So several petitions were filed in the Supreme Court, right, opposing the redevelopment plan of the central government, citing that it violates the citizens' right to life guaranteed under the Article 21 by depriving people of open and green spaces, because you know that, right, when the new buildings are constructed, the trees will be either removed or transported to some other places, and it also reduces the place, because where it's a very open space, right? The Delhi gate, in front of the Delhi gate, there is a huge open space, but because of the construction, the space will be converted into the official buildings. So right, so because of that, so many people approached Delhi Supreme Court, and citing as the violation of right to life, and change of land, and violation of municipal law. So on these three grounds, the Supreme Court accepted the petition, but it ruled in favor of the central government, citing that central government is acting in its own capacity, and judiciary is not going to interfere in that.